Hello class, good evening na ba? Yeah. Ay, di, good afternoon pa. I'm so sorry if I'm late. Always. Kasi from rekta kasi ako from this meeting tapos sa kabilang school kakatapos lang. So minsan may meeting kami sa kabilang school. Sorry kung naapektuhan yung class natin. I try na i-adjust pa yung schedule na mas maaga. But anyway, okay naman yung ano ko, audio ko class and also yung display.
Yes, sir. Okay naman.
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much class. Okay, so start tayo. So sabi nyo last time kasi 'di ba direct dapat magda-direct na ako ng discussion sa OOP kasi bala ko from lecture ng classes and objects tapos ita-try natin siya sa Java. But you insisted na let's start again in Java as per your reviewer. Okay, so what we're going to discuss today, yung mga basics and things about Java. So that after, di ba, ang exam natin, so if you saw the um, update with regards to the examination, midterm examination, it was moved to March 21. Okay? So for our exam, so siguro include ko na lang din to. So inclusion ng exam natin here in Java and then mga previous lectures natin. So I will be checking yung lectures natin. If kulang, I will be adding some lectures with regards to our subject. Okay? So let's start. So with regards to introduction to Java, so OOP programming ang Java. So this will it will cover core set of computer science concepts needing to create modern software application using Java. Pero pwede naman kayong mag-Python. Okay? Ay, by the way, class, kasi medyo, I think, meron tayong spare time dito. You want to learn Python din ba? Kasi puwede rin tayong mag-OOP do'n. So, puwede ko rin kayo turuan ng ano, ng Python. So, para at least you have several implementation so you can implement in other programming language like puwede kayong mag-Python, puwede kayong mag-Java if you're good with that. Kasi kumbaga additional lang. If you're good, so please type lang kayo dito sa message box. 'Pag walang nag-type or nag-no kayo, so means that we can go through the whole lecture ng implementation sa Java. Okay? Are we good, class? Type na lang kayo dito sa message box. Okay naman po. Okay? So, proceed. So, course objectives, identify the importance of Java. So, identify the additional features of Java compared to C++. Identify the difference between compiler and interpreter. Okay, so identify also the difference between applet and application. So also the implementation of OOP, which is apply object-oriented principle of encapsulation, data abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. So these are the principles that we're going to discuss on the final term period. Okay, so program using API like application programming interface. Okay, also programming using exception handling, files, threads, and programming using applet and swings. Pero yung applet lang gagamitin natin for our subject. So nandito na lahat yung ating kailangan. So parang overview on what we're going to discuss for Java. Okay? So Java basics, yun yung una natin. Tapos siguro after ng midterm, go to data structure, creation, and manipulation in Java. Okay, and then yung four principles. So Java basic. So why Java is important? So we have two reasons. Which first is trouble with C and C++ languages that they are not portable and are not platform the independent languages. So I think if I think di naman siya if you have trouble, but if you want to extend your knowledge into different programming language, you can go through C or C++. So also emergence of World Wide Web, which demanded portable programs, and also portability and security necessitated the invention of Java. Okay? So we have history. So syempre alam naman natin James Gosling ang Sun Microsystems. Okay? So ito yung mga JDK evolution. Okay? So we have editions. So J2SE or standard edition to develop client-side standalone application. So J2ME micro edition and enterprise edition. So pagka beginner ka, you can go with J2SE or you're starting with Java. Kumbaga you want to develop a somewhat um, start with gusto nyo ba na mag-Python? Okay, sige. Siguro sa dulo na lang 'pag natapos natin yung mga principles, ta's para kumbaga what if we're going to, um, if we want to consider, Python as our programming language naman, 'di ba? Mas maraming language, mas better, okay? Kumbaga makakapamili kayo at your early phase kung ano ba yung gusto niyong programming language, okay? So what is Java? So Java is a OOP. So also write once, run anywhere, and also designed for easy web internet application and widespread acceptance. Okay? So how is Java different from C? So what's the difference with C structure? Okay, C is a structured-oriented language and Java is an object-oriented language and has mechanism to define classes and object. Kaya JavaScript din okay, pero sa C naman or C++, dati yun yung gamit. Sa C Sharp, ang gamit ko is, pag nag-OOP ako, talagang C Sharp gamit ko or Python. So, kumbaga, sa UCC kasi gamit is Java. Pero any platform, what's important is the implementation and the logic. Okay, Java does not support an explicit pointer type. So Java does not have preprocessor, so we can use number sign define, include, and if and def statements. So Java does not include structures, union, and data types. Okay. Okay, ito yung mga wala sa Java. Java does not include keywords like goto, size of, and type def. Okay, Java adds labeled break and continue statement sa switch case. Java adds many features required to object-oriented programming. So, what are those features that is removed in Java? Java doesn't support pointers, okay, operator overloading, okay, and precision and automatic type conversion. So, continuation, Java does not support global variables, okay? So, pwede siya nasa loob ng function or class. Java does not allow default argument. Java does not support inheritance of multiple superclasses by subclass or multiple inheritance. Pero kaya nga sabi ko parang gusto ko rin siya i-apply sa ibang language kasi mayroon talagang multiple inheritance pero kasi hindi siya ina-allow ni Java, yun yung wala sa Java. Okay? Sa ibang programming language, ina-allow yung multiple inheritance. It is not possible to declare unsigned integers in Java. In Java, objects are passed by reference only. In C++, objects may be passed by value or reference type. Yung mga nagre-return value. Okay? So, new features added in Java, multi-threading. Okay? May packages and interface which is in yung library. Okay, Java supports automatic garbage collection para sa cache nyo. And then break and continue statements have been enhanced in Java to accept label as targets. Okay, so continuation. So though C++ and Java support Boolean data type, so C++ takes any non-zero value as true and zero as false. True and false in Java are predefined literals. So constant value yan that are value for Boolean expression. Okay, Java has replaced the structure function with finalized function. Okay, so yun yung difference ng Java and C language, okay, or C sharp. Okay. So, what are those characteristics of Java? We have Java is simple. Sabi, pero para sa akin, hindi naman siya ganun ka-simple kasi nahirapan ako at the start of doing some things in um, Java. Next is OOP. Yes, that is very true that Java is very oriented. Next is distributed, interpreted. Yes, kasi may compiler kayo eh. If you have compiler, then it can be interpreted. Robust or robust. Java is architecture neutral, portable performance, multi-threaded, dynamic, and secure. Yung sa secure, um, it depends on how are you going to develop your software or how are you going to program your software kasi nasa implementation yan. Okay, Java environment. Okay, Java includes many development tools, classes, and methods. Okay, so yung Java development kit yan, kailangan natin yan to develop a software in Java. So the classes and methods are part of JSL or Java Standard Library, also known as API. Okay, yan yung para magkaroon tayo ng mga interfaces. Okay, so JDK constitutes of tool like Java compiler, Java interpreter, and many more. So API also includes hundreds of classes and methods grouped into several packages according to their functionality. Okay, so from the um, code, which is or your Java code, which is the extension file for that, is that Java. You have the Java compiler or Java compiler, and then bytecode class. So papupunta siya sa Java virtual machine. Depende kung anong gamit yung operating system. Okay? So write once, run anywhere, your program, then the compiler, create that class, and then output from your computer. Okay? Ito wala naman yan, execution na yan. So let's start having some codes in in Java. Okay, review ko lang kayo. Okay, dito tayo sa ating uh, NetBeans. Gumawa na lang ako bago class, tapos siguro gawa na lang tayo ng iba't ibang code. Kasi, ayan, kasi ang dami ko na dito ay puno na. So kung babalikan ko pa to, hindi ko alam kung ano yung pinaka-basic dito. Kaya dito na lang ako nag-start. Wait lang class. Water break lang. So, for the output, baka nakalimutan nyo na. Okay? Wait lang. Yeah. Lagay ko lang kayo sa gilid. Tapos kayo dito sa gilid. Yan. Tapos, yan. So, for the output statement, you have a system that out that print line. Okay? And then your statement like, diba, hello world. So, don't forget your uh, terminator. Okay? So, ayan lang naman siya. So, when you run this, so mag-output lang siya. Okay, so ayan. And then, next is comments. To put comments, same lang siya with JavaScript. No? Pero hindi naman sila magkatulad talaga. Double slash. So, kunyari, sample output statement. Okay? So, class, hindi masama maglagay ng ba't may nag-iusap ko lang 'to class. Hindi masama maglagay ng comment ay iba kasi akala nila 'pag naglagay ng comment galing na kaagad sa internet. Okay, naglalagay tayo ng comment kasi, it, somewhat enhance the, understand, to helps you to understand more with regards to reading your code. Kasi pagka hindi ka lalagay ng comment, ang fall off nun is mahirap intindihin kung ano ba yung code. Mas mamadali siyang basahin if you're going to have your comments. Okay? So next is, for example, so we're done with the comment, we're done with the what you call this? We're done with the comment and output statement. So next is the variable declaration. So for example, you're going to declare a variable like, for example, let's say string tapos equals, oh no, and then um ano ba maganda? String name natin pala yung pseudocode niyan is the data type and then the variable that you're going to use. So kunyari pet, okay, and then dog, okay. And then if you're going to output that, copy paste ko na lang 'to, okay. And then ayan, tapos lagay 'pag initialization kayo class, wala dapat double quotation. So kung mag-i-initialize kayo ng variable, when you say initialize, kumbaga magre-read kayo, okay, magpa-process kayo. So dapat walang double quotation kasi ang double quotation is for string messages, okay? Lalo na kung nasa output statement. So let's say ni pet, yan, pet, okay? So ayan siya. So ayan, dog. So for example, in your variable, you're going to have a number, like for example, or integer. So you have int, okay, and then number, num na lang is equals to 10. Then um and value. So next is system, sorry, copy paste na lang pala. And then remove the um, value. And then you have num, ayan. Initialize nyo lang yung variable. So ang pseudocode ng ano, um, pseudocode pseudocode for variable will be data type tapos variable name equals to value. Ayan. So ayan yung pseudocode niya. Okay? So next is um next is the data types. Okay? So you're familiar naman with data types, right? For example, pagka int 4 bytes, okay, pag double 8 bytes. Okay? So character and then strings. String, byte, short, long, float. Pag float is um, normally decimal. Okay? Pag float. Pag 15 decimal digits, double. Okay? Pagka mas maliit na value ng decimal value, float. Okay? Next is let me check. So let's go with operator, okay? So with regards to operator, okay? Um marami tayong operator like logical operator, we have arithmetic operator. So let's have an example for arithmetic operator, okay? So let me just go with the next line. Okay? So here, so for example, you have int, okay, num1 is equals to um like for example 10 plus 10, okay? And then para ma-initialize mo 'yan, go with system. Bakit kasi ako nagta-type? Puwede naman ako mag-copy paste. Tapos delete niyo lang 'to and then next, okay? Ay num1 pala 'yun, sorry, num1. Okay, save lang natin and then run mo. So magko-compute na yan. So 20. Okay? So pwede rin na for example, let's say that we have um, int sum 1 is equals to 10 plus 20. Okay? And then let's say int sum2 sum2 is equals to 10 plus um, sum1. Yan. So, pwede yan. So, from the initialization mo dito, so mag-a-add yan. So, copy lang natin to. Okay? Tapos ito is sum1 and then this is um, sum2. Okay? Sum2. Okay, save lang natin and then run. So from their initialization, so nag-add muna siya 10 plus 10, ay 10 plus 20, so 30, and then nag-add ka ulit ng 10 dun sa total value ng sum1, so meron kang 40. Meron pala pumapasok, sorry. Plus. Okay, so next is, let's go with some operators that we have. May tanong ako sa inyo, class. Okay? Um, for example, we use itong operator na to. Okay? Well, let me check kung tama ako. Yeah. Plus equal. What's the meaning of this operator? Yeah, this one.
Ano ata yan, sir? Assignment operator.
Ayan, assignment operator, correct. So it means that with regards to your operator, okay, so most likely, um, there are several number of assignment operator, okay? So kasi 'di ba meron tayong arithmetic operator, meron tayong comparison operator. Pag assignment operator, pwede yan equal. Pagka kasi magkaiba kasi class yung punta muna tayo dito. Magkaiba kasi si x is equals to 5. Saka magkaiba si x is equals to 5. Yan. So what's the difference between these two? Can someone differentiate this, class? Oh, nawala na, class.
Yung
Okay.
ano, ata,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
yung x is equal to 5 is, ano siya, comparison operator, sir.
Yep.
Tapos, yung x equal to 5, ay na talaga yung, wait lang, sir, nalito ako.
Sige, sige. Someone please help John. May nag-raise ng hand kanina. Who's that person na nag-raise ng hand? Tama naman 'yon that with regards to equal and equal to, kasi you're trying to compare that yung variable nyo which is x is equals to 5. Yung x equals 5 naman is you're trying to say that x is equal to 5. Okay? So isa nagko-compare, isa nagde-declare. Okay? So with regards to your operator. So we have list operators. Okay? So with regards to list operator, okay? So for example, okay, we have let's have some integer here. Okay, int is A is equals to 5, okay? So you're trying to say that A is equals to 5, okay? Then we have X. Okay, so yung X natin, or I mean yung A natin, sorry, napindot ko yun. Yung A natin is equal siya sa 5. Tapos, lagyan natin siya ng plus equals to, ay wait, equals to 3. Okay? And then terminator. And then, let's have this one. Okay. So, then initialize natin si A. Okay? Ayan. So, naging 8 yung sagot. Kasi always remember, ang ibig sabihin niyan, class, sorry, lumalabas yung nag-a-appear. Yung x is equals to um, x is equals to x plus 3 is the same, is equal to, or same na lang, same with, para hindi nakakalito. Same with x plus equal to 3. Yan. So, same yan, dalawang yan. So, meaning to say, pag ng x plus 3 ka, x is equals to x plus 3, tsaka x plus equals 3, it's the same. Okay? Kasi si plus equals is assignment operators yan. Okay? So, ganun din si minus equal, si times equal, tsaka si modulo equal, tsaka si divide equal. Okay? Same yan. Okay? So, kung baka nakalimutan nyo, ano to? Plus? Para saan tong percentage?
Modulo po.
Modulo. Pag modulo, hindi yan divide. Ano kinukuha ni modulo? Again?
Remainder.
Okay, yung remainder. Okay? So, sa mga, saan ginagamit yan? Normally, pagka kailangan mo kunin yung natira, hindi yung dinivide. Okay? Kaya tayo nagre-remainder. Obviously. Okay? So, okay naman tayo with the assignment operator, and then we have um, comparison operator. Before, kala ko, pag comparison operator ka, nung medyo bata-bata pa ako sa programming, okay? Nung kala ko, pag nag-comparison operator, kailangan may if statement before. Okay? Di ko alam na you can actually have Boolean statements as it is. Okay? Hindi mo na kailangan magkaroon ng if statement or conditional statement kasi iba yung use ni Boolean, iba yung use ni conditional. So ginagamit lang ni conditional si Boolean for condition. Pero kung if you're going to check if the values are true or false, then you need or you can use directly the comparison statement. Okay? So for example, we have a declaration here. Okay? Siguro upload ko na lang tong Java file na to, no? Or siguro yung screenshot na lang siguro. Pero lagyan ko na wait lang class, ng comment later. So let's have here assignment operator. Tapos ito variable declaration with operation. Ito value plus variable. Okay? Ay, mali spelling variable. Okay? So next is we need to declare sample variable here like int, and then may a na, so pwede na tayo mag-x. X is equals to 5 or 10, and then terminate, then int y is equals to, pang sample lang to class, pero huwag kayong magganto pag gumagawa na kayo ng program kasi mahirap ma-identify yung ginagawa niyong program. Okay? So, y, and then 3. Okay? Tapos, dito ka mismo sa system.out.print line. Okay? So, copy ko na lang to para isa na lang buburahin ko. Okay, pwede na kayo dito na for example, magkakaroon kayo ng Boolean statement here kung true or false. Okay, so for example, x is equals to y. Okay, so let's save and then run. Ayan, magpo-false na siya. Okay, kala ko before kasi kailangan ng if statement kasi yung mga prof before, yung mga prof ko, um, they have this na they are using Boolean statements lang sa conditional. I'm not familiar na pwede pala yun na mismo na dun sa line if you're going to check for the values. Okay? So we have several Boolean statements here like so yan yung equal, di ba? You're comparing. So we have also, lagyan ko na to, we have not equal. Okay, so magto-true yan. And then we have um, what else? Greater than. Okay, tapos we have also less than. Okay, less than. Tapos walang terminator. Okay, yan. So, pwede yan. So once you check your Boolean statement, okay, so save nyo lang. Tapos ayan. So, false, true, true, false. Okay, are we good, class? Na-review naman.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes po.
Thank you. Tapos, let's go with the logical operator. So, iba si comparison operator tsaka si logical operator. So, pag logical operator naman, lagyan ko na nga ito ng comment para pagka in-upload ko sa ano natin. So, this is comparison. Comparison operator. Okay. And then, also, we have to copy paste this. Okay. Tapos, we have the logical operator. 'Di ba pagka nung nag-digital design na ba, 'di ba sa logic gates, we have and, we have or, we have not, 'di ba? Yung mga logic gates natin, natatandaan niyo pa ba 'yan?
Opo,
Okay.
sir.
Yes. So nagagamit din siya sa programming kasi with regards to logical operator, okay? Um, let's have, for example, ito na lang siguro gamitin natin na value. Okay, so let me check on this. Um, so we have int x, yep, okay. So x, yep. So let's have this one, okay. So for example, x na lang yung gamitin natin variable. Okay, and then we have equal, ay greater than, like for example, what's our x? 12. And then for example, meron tayong end statement. Tama ba? This is end. Okay, let me check. Oh, yeah. Pagka kasi end, kailangan masatisfy yung dalawang condition or Boolean statements. Okay, so we have x, wait, x, then let's say less than 100. Tapos ito greater than 9. Okay? So tama ba yung ginawa ko? Parang mali. Ayun, true. Yes, na-satisfy. Kasi yung 10 is greater than 9 and then 10 is less than 100. So magre-return statement siya ng true. Pero what we're using here is logical operator. Okay? Kasi we have and. 'Di ba pagka and, we need to satisfy both condition from your left and right condition. So let me just write here, this is logical. Okay? Logical statement. Oh, operator rather. Operator. Pag or naman, it's either you satisfy between one of the conditions. Okay, so if we're going to replace this, like let me just copy this, and then you replace this with yung double straight line. Ayan. So you're pertaining into or. So I know that you have experience using this just to give you um baka kasi nalimutan niyo na. So let's have some insight or review here. So pag or, you just need to satisfy one of the conditions. So kung mamaliin natin to, magtutrue pa rin to. Okay? Kasi nasatisfy yung nandun sa kabila. Ay, bakit is? Ayan. So ayan. Ayan, true pa rin kasi tama to eh. Itong left side natin. Left side value. Okay? So, that's for logical operator. Okay? So, or and, okay? Pero hindi ako naglo-logical not, sorry. Hindi ako nagagamit nun, so hindi ko siya matuturo sa inyo. Okay? So, next is the string. So, ito, string manipulation is very important, lalo na pagka you're working with data. Okay? So, ang computer science pa naman, maraming line of work yan with regards to data kasi sobrang uso ngayon ng hindi lang pagbibuild ng application but ng AI, ng machine learning, ng image recognition. So, it revolves most likely on, kahit sa data science, data forecasting, okay, kailangan talaga medyo, kumbaga, you know how to work with data. Okay? So we have string manipulation. So a string variable contains a collection of character, okay, which surrounded by double quotes. That's what I mentioned earlier. So your string are group of characters that is enclosed with double quotation marks. Okay? So with regards to this one, so let's have an example. Okay? So, meron na ba ako dito? Ayan, may string na pala ako dito. Okay? So, manipulation na lang. Okay? Let's have mm, this na lang. Okay? Hindi na ako gagawa ng panibagong variable. Dog, cat, rat. Okay? So, ayan. So, pag mag-string manipulation tayo, so for example, we have that. So, we have system.out. Kunin ko na lang to para di na ako mag-type. Okay. Tapos, let me just erase this. Tapos, copy ko na lang to para sa mamaya. So, pwede ka dito, for example, mag-output ka. Let's see. The length of text is, tapos, ayan. Tapos, you can have concatenated value here. So, pag nag-plus sign ka sa loob ng tas string, concatenation yan. Okay? So, we have also here yung text. Okay? Or sorry, pet pala. Pet dot length to measure yung total number ng string values. Okay? So, yung string value, ay, ba't nalagyan ko ng S? Okay? Sinisave ko lang eh. Okay? Save. Control S pala. So, pag niran mo siya, okay? So, yan yung total value ng character, okay, that we have. Kasi, bakit 11? Pati space character yan. Okay? Binabasa niya as character. Pero kung dikit-dikit yan, okay, magbabagan. Pag nagkamali ako, sorry. Pero alam ko character din ang space. Okay? Ayan, 9. Okay? Tama pala ako. Okay? Tapos, if you want to check the total number of kasi saan yan magagamit? Pag nag-check kayo, sir, ano yan, bakit kami magbibilang ng string length? Okay? Pag nagbibilang kayo ng username, 'di ba sa username and password sa login, kunyari ang minimum number lang is 6 or 7, o paano mo bibilangan yung character nun? So you're going to use that length dun sa string or dun sa mismong text area kung saan siya magta-type. Okay? Yun yung number 1 implementation ng string.length. Okay? Tapos, meron din tayo yung, let's say, yung to upper and to lower. Like for example, let me just copy this. Ay, hindi na pala. Okay. So, yan. Tapos, we have set that uh, to upper. Yep, uppercase. Yan. So, gagawin niyang uppercase lahat. Tapos, copy-paste ko na lang to. Okay. Okay. This one. Then, go with this. Then, change it into lower case. To lower. Control S. Ayan. Tapos, run natin. So, ayan. Ayan. So, ito uppercase. Ito naman, lowercase. Okay? So, ayan naman. Ayun yung mga string manipulation naman natin. Okay? So, next is, ano pa bang mga kailangan ko i-discuss eh? Yung sa math, wag na. Kasi square root. Yeah. Yung random, kayang-kaya nyo na yan. Tapos, we have also yung sa if-else. Okay? So, dahil nag-ano na tayo kanina, tawag dito, nag-boolean na tayo. So, hindi na kayo mahirapan dito. As what we have, okay, for the pseudocode of if-else statement, lahat naman yung generic naman yan. Pag pseudocode, ganito yan, di ba? So, if and then the condition, then the block of code to be executed once the condition is correct. Okay? So, like for example, we have, let's see, yep. If, let me just have here under the text messages here. Okay. So, for example, if and then the block statement, and then you have the curly brace for the output. Okay. And then, like for example, you have you have system that out that print line. Let me just remove this one. Okay. Yung content na sa loob. Okay. Tapos, we have, for example, 2 is greater than 1. Okay? For the if statement. So, for example, you have 2 is greater than 1. Okay? So, ayan. So, pag nag-output ka, ayan, 2 is greater than 1. Okay? So, plus, remember, pag nag-if kayo, hindi necessarily kailangan ng else statement. Okay? So, naglalagay lang ng else just to have somewhat will handle yung mismong statement. Okay? Kung sino yung sasalo ng statement, kunyari hindi tama to. Okay? Or else, okay, yan, pwede yan. Or pwede ka naman another option, you have else if. Okay? So, let's have another example. Okay? So, for example, meron ka naman variable declaration. Meron naman tayo dito, y and x. So, for example, else if, okay, or ano ko na lang nga to, comment. Okay? Comment na lang. Okay, we have if, and then we have x and y at the top. So, x is greater than y, which is true. Okay? And then we have to curly brace, and then the output a system type ko na nga. Oh shit. System dot out dot print ln dot print ln. And then the statement x is greater than y. Okay? So, forgot the terminator. Okay? System. Okay? So, run, no? Okay? Ay, yan. X is greater than y. Okay? If you have two variables. Okay? So, pwede ka naman mag-else if dyan. It depends if you want to somewhat catch another value. Okay? So for example, let's have another statement which concerns with else if. Okay? So for example, you have y na lang siguro, ay x na lang. Let's change the value. This is to 20. Okay? And then we have, for example, here you have already the value. So what's next is to put your if statement. So if, then condition, then curly brace. Okay, and then what's next? Uh, yep, this one. And then, ano ba? Wait. X, okay, is less than 10 or greater than 10. Okay, is ano bang piprint ko? Wala akong maiisip na ipiprint. Ito na lang siguro. Wait lang. Ay, sorry. Okay. Dito, tapos dito, kunyari, hello. Okay, and then you have else if. Okay. Wait, this one. So else if, and then you have the condition. Um, X is same with earlier. Less than pala, sorry. 20, 20 or 15. Okay. Then block statement from wala pala siya. Yeah. As if, sorry, ayan na. Tapos, for example here, I. Okay. So, ayan siya. And then, which leaves us the else statement. Okay. For else, syempre, walang condition yan. Okay, maglalagay ng condition kasi yan yung fall off ng ano nyo. Okay. Ano yan? Expected. Where? Else, tama naman ah.
Sir, naka-parenthesis po.
Ay, oo. Sorry. Yeah, mali ako pindot. Nalilito na ako. Oh my God. Yeah, this one. My bad. Ayan. Ayan. So, let's have this. Never mind. Okay. And then Control S. And then, let's run this. Okay. So, never mind. Nag-else siya. Okay. So, hindi siya napunta dito sa else if and sa if. But if you have to somewhat um, fall into a specific value. Okay? So, pwede ka mag-equal dito para masatisfy mo. So, kunyari, ang value mo is, what's the value of the um, earlier? 20. So, 20 yung x. Ay, 20 pala to. So, less than 15. So, false. So, dapat to ay greater than. Okay? So, greater than. I know. This one. Okay? So, let's see. Ayan, hi. Sa LSIP siya pumasok. Okay? Are we good, class? Okay naman?
Yes po.
Hindi naman mabilis. Review lang naman eh, no? Na-review ba kayo?
Opo, sir.
Medyo po,
Pero,
sir.
medyo,
Opo, sir.
ba't medyo? Patingin ko naman wala ako nalampasan eh. Pero siguro, ang gusto niyo siguro yung mga ano na, um, tawag dito, mga nested, right? Yun yung kailangan niya eh. Tama ba? So yung nested, siguro after na yun ng ano ng discussion natin for today. Okay? So, ayun, I will be uploading na lang nung na-lecture natin today from the start. Okay, up to the conditional statement. Kasi ang next naman na nito is, what's next with this is yung ating, let me just check, looping, tas array. So, sa looping tayo magne-nested. Nested loops. Pero madali lang naman magbasa ng loop kasi nga pinag-ano ko na kayo, tawag dito, pinag-simulation ko na kayo. So, marunong na kayo mag-simulate. So, expect nyo na lang sa exam, which is next week, yung mga diniscuss natin. Like, dito sa Java, and then yung sa simulation, yung sa procedural programming, tapos yung introduction natin sa OOP. Okay? So, all of the lectures will be uploaded naman. So, don't need to worry kung ano lang yung uploaded dun sa lecture, yun lang yung magiging content ng ating exam. Okay? Hindi naman ako nagbibigay ng out of the topic na exam. Okay? Para yun din yung maging reference nyo. So, any question, class? So, kung wala naman, let's have your attendance. Okay? I think that's enough kasi para kung marami naman ako i-discuss, parang that's too